Well, hello there. This is JoeShuff, and welcome back to Total War Shogun 2. We're playing as the Date, and here we are in Iwate Province. We have to fend off our enemies over here, the Mogami, and yeah, it looks like their army is looks like they're pretty sizable. Probably a force of I'd say at least 700 or 800. We ourselves, we have a force of about, I would say, 1,000, a little bit over 1,000. I could actually take a in-depth look right here. Yeah, 1,280 is our manpower right now, which isn't bad. And I don't know if that's including our garrison that comes with the city or not, but it goes without saying that we're in an all-right position. They're going to be coming around the bend, and they're probably going to be attacking us. I'd like to bulk up my army a little bit. So we have another katana samurai coming in the works. Let's also have another bow on the horizon. And I think we won't spend anything else to spare our treasury. So before we do anything else, let's take a look at finance. I have set the taxes to low because I really want to be the kind and benevolent ruler, the kind of guy that he doesn't start wars, but he finishes them. So, like I said in the last episode, I'm going to be taking a really in-depth look into what my clan really is and how they live their life and how they run things. And it's more of a narration in this game than anything else that I'm in the approach I'm taking, that is. So this is just our tech tree here. We got some things on the horizon, but yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a pro playthrough of this game, here it really isn't the spot to look, or the place to look, because I'm more interested in developing a story around my daimyo, around my clan, and maybe eventually becoming Shogun. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see in the near future, or in the extended future, because I plan to have this series going for a while. So, yeah, I'm just taking a look through all of this stuff. We don't really need any of that. Let's just go ahead and end the turn. And I'm going to go ahead and turn down the sounds real quick, because holy crap, that's loud. Okay. I don't know if you guys couldn't hear me, but if you couldn't, I'm very sorry. Very, very sorry, but hopefully that fixes everything. You guys should have been able to hear me, though, because it wasn't too loud until the music picked up. So here they come. Oh, they're actually marching back. They're going to be looking to, I see what they're doing. They're going to run around, and they're going to try to pillage my farmland here. And if I come out this way, they're going to come back around this way and charge my city while my army's not there. So it's sort of a predicament. It's kind of a predicament here. What I can do, though, is I can march my army out to here. And let's make it this crossroads here. And I can wait with them there, and if they run back up this way, I'll wait here and see if I can sort of trick the AI, because they'll try to come around, and they'll probably get to about here or here, and they won't be able to attack, and I'll just send my army in last minute and defeat them in an epic defensive battle. But we'll see if they just decide to attack right away, because they might. We'll see. Yeah, so they actually have these two provinces in red right here. So, I mean, they have a little bit more expanse than us, but I think our armies are about the same strength, which works out. We're sort of in an isolated corner of Japan. Alright, so we're now studying the way of the sword. That works. And they're going to take some attrition in the winter seasons here. So let me actually go through and read this. Mastery of the arts improves our potential for military and civic development. Without decisive attack, defense alone will not bring victory. Let's go ahead and read this. Powerful clan has been destroyed by a rival. Now the bodies of their warriors are food for carrion. Poor guy committing seppuku. So, the Mori are no more. See what I did there? Mori, more, no? Maybe? Guess not. Alright, so I think we're good to keep going. Unrest. Is there any unrest? Let's take a look. Growth next season. Okay. Everything looks good. I think we're good to keep playing to let the turn counter keep going. It's a little slow here early on, and they are up there pillaging our ports up here in the northern part of our province, but I mean that's really not of any concern to me right now. Our budget or our income is sort of taking a dip because of it, but that's not really a problem as we have a bunch saved up, and I'm just more focused on fighting this war, honestly. I think that's the most important thing. So let's go ahead and get another spear unit, and I don't want to spend too much more money because I want to keep my treasury building. I think that's a good strategy, is to always have a profit when possible and to never fall into like something where I spend, like for instance in this situation, if I spend 800 by getting 3 more spearmen and only make 700, that would be a loss. Even though a small one, it's still a good idea to get in the habit of saving your money. So that's what I'm gonna do, and we're just gonna keep going. And I will upgrade. I'll upgrade my city's fortifications and everything it has in there, and the docks, of course, all in due time. Just sort of focused on slaying the enemy and taking their heads. So they're still marching up. I'm actually tempted to march out over the bridge and take them there, but we'll see where they end up next turn. I'll look through the upgrades a bit. And as soon as this siege is over, I'm upgrading to a stronghold. I think that's a good strategy. Let's keep going. These guys sure are taking their sweet time in my province to attack me. It's like, man, if you're gonna take the time to plan an attack on a neighboring province, at least, do it in an expedient manner, man. Like, take the fun out of it for everyone. Alright. Eager to serve. My lord, the son of one of your most loyal subjects, a fine warrior, I'm told, desires to prove his worth to you in the clan. As such, he requests the opportunity to lead your glorious forces in battle. So we have 2 choices. An army needs leadership if it is to wage war effectively. We will give him the chance to prove his worth, and this will cost us 1,000, or we could not enlist him. The man's eagerness to serve is admirable, but we do not require his services for the time being. So I'm going to go ahead and enlist him, because we do need another general. We have another event. Bountiful harvest. Favorable weather conditions this year have led to an abundant harvest, so the clan has a surplus of agricultural produce. 2 options again. We could distribute. We have indeed been blessed. No mouth will go unfed this year. The surplus will be distributed amongst the peasants. Just going to say that sounds like the option for me. Or we could stockpile. Stockpiling will allow us to safeguard against crop failure in the near future whilst contributing to our clan's growth. And that will specifically provide us 5 food down here in the corner with this sort of cycling. What is that? What is that? It's like a piece of bread or something. I can't see it. but it's that bottom number in the right-hand corner, the 1. And so it would provide us 5 in that, and plus 25% wealth generated by farms. Or we could take Grateful Populace, 2 happiness, and plus 5 per turn growth across all provinces. That sounds good. You get a nice little cutscene.
Of autumn gold. Hard work reflects in water. The harvest gathered.
Great little haiku cutscene there. See, most people you'll see play this game will just jump through the cutscenes and, you know, try to min-max the game as much as possible and take over all of Japan. But I like sort of taking a laid-back approach and, you know, really getting into the world or into the time period and, you know, learning a bit. I like to learn things when I play games. So I'm going to go ahead and move my army up here while I'm rambling on. Just because what are these guys going to do? They can't really go past me now. They'd have to go all the way down here, and we just intercept them somewhere down here. So I'm sort of forcing a conflict right now. Let me just make sure all's clear on the Western Front, literally. Alright. Let's keep going. Keep it moving. What are you going to do, man? I want to know. I think he's just going to keep running. If he is, that would be really, really disappointing. Oh, he circled around me. Brother comes of age. We now have 3 generals. That's good. So he circled up into the forest. I think he might try and ambush me when I walk back this way. That will be bad. That would be bad. So, what I think I'm going to do is take just a small regiment through here, which is just the general that just came of age and 1 spear unit. You know, actually, I'm going to send a spear and a bow. And I'm going to have them walk through here to see if they're going to try to ambush. Yep. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. So it looks like it ambushed my whole force. Oh, no, it only... Alright, so ambush factions can't actually get reinforcements. That's a bummer. That really sucks. But, hey, what can you do, man? I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to reload. Just going to let my general die an honorable death, I guess. There he goes. They took a decisive defeat in the name of our daimyo, which is totally okay. We lost a general. We still have a force of, let's check, of 1440, which is really good, compared to their 1,000, which is probably hurting now that they were in conflict. So let's go ahead and attack them. Looks like it's going to be a good battle. They got 2 Yari Samurai and a couple Yari Ashigaru, which are just like peasant spearmen, and then a few bows. And we have Samurai, Katana, and yeah, pretty much we're gonna stomp them. But it would not be good to auto resolve because I could take more damage than I wanted to. So I'll see you on the battlefield. Alright, here we are. It is a snowy, snowy day. I think we'll go ahead and fight in the snow. I don't think it will prove to be too detrimental, especially considering that our force is, 400 strong to them. So let's go ahead and fight in the snow. Alright, so looks like I just realized our Daimo is actually leading us into battle, so we're gonna have to be really careful with him. That's okay. He's definitely gonna get some reputation from this battle. That's great. But I actually didn't realize that until, I saw him in the cutscene. So first things first is we're just gonna send all our guys back here, and we're gonna set up formations manually as usual. So let's take a look at the terrain. So most likely they're going to be running straight up to this hill to try and rain some arrows at us. But I don't think I'm going to have that. I don't think that's going to be I don't think that's going to be an area I want to go in, especially from this side. So I'm going to keep my army over here. All right. Let's block these guys up. Alright. Those are just our, general spearmen. We're going to be doing most of the fighting and pretty much all of the dying. And behind them, we're actually going to move them back a bit. Yeah. Move back to like here. And then we're going to put our bows right in front, and they can actually run when the enemy gets too close. They're sort of overlapping. I don't think that's a problem, but we'll have our swords kind of flanking on the outsides here. Alright. We don't really have room for them there, so what we'll do is we'll put them here, and then we'll walk our guys up here and rearrange them and pause. Because I don't want to move the whole formation over again. That doesn't sound fun. Plus, I don't want to waste your guys' time. So, let's go ahead and start. And we'll pause it up. And we'll send this guy... come on, scroll. There we go. We'll send this guy right there. And that looks good. Well, actually, a little bit more symmetrical. There we go. Looks good. I have a good feeling about this. Their force looks like they're going for a wider setup. I like to keep my my army in sort of, tight formations, but that's just from Total War Empire and all the games that came before this. It's just sort of the strategies that you utilized. So as soon as these guys fall into formation, we'll lock up. Come on. There we go. Come on. It'll do this to the right, but it won't go to the left. Come on. I gotta use the mouse wheel to rotate. Okay. So we'll lock you guys up. Lock formation. There we go. And just forward march. So we'll send them up here. We'll actually go like right there. We can watch our army move out. We'll probably have them slow down here in a sec. Okay. So it looks like they just turned to face us. They're just going completely defensive right now. I thought they would kind of send a regiment up here. They might have, and I might not have caught it, but I highly doubt it. Plus, that looks like their whole army. That looks like too big to be just a part of their army. Yeah, and they have both bow units, so we're okay. Let's just speed up a bit. But I don't want to fatigue my guys. Plus, we have, where's the timer? We have a whole hour of real time to let this battle play out. And they always sort of only last like 20 or so minutes. Unless it's a huge siege, in which case I've had battles last like 45 minutes. That's probably the longest. So as our guys get in position here, let's sort of take a look. They might try to go up here. I would be pretty surprised if they didn't try to utilize this terrain over here. And yeah, this is definitely something that I thought they would use, but they're not using it at all. So looks like we're all formed up. Go ahead and hit play. And we'll try to march into range here. Engage in glorious battle. I think that'll be close enough for our bows to start going. And, you know, I'm not really too concerned about their bows. I might send in, you know, I might send in a spear unit just to sort of rile things up over there and force them to charge. Let's go ahead and halt. No, let's let them finish up formation. If they take a bit of fire, it's okay. Just because our army's so much more large, so much larger than theirs. So yeah, we're opening fire. Come on. Open fire. You guys can shoot. There you go. Alright. We're chopping them up. They did very minimal damage to our archers. These guys, they're not that hurt. This unit probably took the worst. Right here. And they seem just fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause. I'm going to select 2 spear units. I'm going to send them up here. And then I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to sort of like spread them out a bit more. There we go. And our samurai are actually taking a beating over here. So we'll send them to charge since they're already kind of engaged in conflict. I didn't see that. That's my bad. So we'll send them up here. And the rest of our forces are actually okay where they are. And yes, I'm pretty much sending these spear guys to die. You know, they're probably just going to take care of everyone. It's a definite possibility. They're just going to wipe down the entire force. So we'll send them to attack the bows. Send these guys over here. You can run. You can run. And you guys, you just charge your hearts out, man. You just go in a straight line and fuck shit up. Go ahead and take a look. Excellent, excellent. Their general's fleeing, and they're engaging with their spears. Now is a good time to advance. Luckily, we have a pause function. Our bows are actually I'll send one bow unit up to here, more like there, and I'll send my swords out right in front of them. Come on. Like that, like so. We'll advance with our last unit of spears too. You can watch our samurai gloriously charge into battle. Here they go. Yeah, and they're just gonna try to kite with their general, which that's okay. He's I'm actually gonna engage him with my general. With my daimyo, he'll be okay. If he dies, my son's of age. My people won't like it too much, but my son's of age. It'll work out. So it looks like one of our spear units is taking a beating. Alright, charge. Charge these assholes. Because they're just taking out our bows now.
Our general is
I know he
in
is.
danger, my lord.
I know he is. That's the thing about charging into battle, is it's dangerous. It's a dangerous thing to do, man. Have them engage. We'll have our bows charge up here. And then halt. Our bows over here got decimated. That's alright. We can lose a few peasants and still be okay. I'll actually send these guys to fire at them. You know, these guys are mopping up. We sort of got crushed over here. I didn't realize that. We lost pretty much our whole force over there. Yeah, we're getting crushed all of a sudden. Move our general out. Yeah, no, this is bad. This turned really bad real quickly. Now they're charging in. These samurai are holding the line right here. They're doing a good job. We'll move back with these guys. And our general just got routed. Our daimyo didn't die, but we're pretty much routed in this fight. Our samurai are the only one who are still willing to fight. This is just poor management, I guess. I don't know how that got out of hand. This battle up here, sort of, I let it go because I thought my Ashigaru were gonna do work. Somehow they overpowered me over there when I wasn't looking, and this might actually warrant a restart on the whole campaign next episode if our samurai can't hold the line, which they might be able to. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. There's just too much opposition for them to have a chance. Go ahead and take a look at it, though. They're running. Wow. My samurai are actually holding the line. I don't think they're going to win, though. They're taking out a bunch of guys, though. Yeah, that'll do it for us. That's pretty much it. We have lost. We have lost. It's okay. Costly enemy victory. The enemy has won, but it'll cost them dearly. The dead litter the field. So, I'm not gonna take the time to continue this campaign because the only thing that'll happen is they'll regroup with this army. I could probably try to build another army, but it would be a shadow of this force. It wouldn't stand up to them nearly as well as this force did. So what I'm gonna do is next episode I'll come back and I'll be at essentially the same spot. I'll have beaten the rebels, and we can pick up again as the Date, and I'll try again one more time. So, thanks for watching, and this has been Shogun Shuff. So, yeah, hopefully you guys aren't, dissuaded by my loss here. It was a bit of poor management, but we can recover from it in the next campaign. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. Alright, closing out.